Hello YouTube, there's a solo 2 returning from a personal gun model review. Today reviewing this woolly mammoth model made by Safari Limited. Yeah, I'm very excited getting him. You gotta have a woolly mammoth and have your Ice Age display. You just got to. And woolly mammoths are without a doubt the largest and most magnificent land animals ever been seen alive by human eyes. These modern human eyes. Yeah, that's what as our ancestors have survived the ice age with them, and of course they helped. Of course, we helped the mammoths survive as well. So yeah, they're in the ice age. They're in the ice age. Yeah, the change of the Earth's orbit has taken further away from the sun than usual. Uh, and this caused the planet to literally freeze. Both northern and southern hemisphere are literally covered with ice. Became the Arctic and the Antarctic, and it's so cold that sea levels so cold and dry that the sea levels begin to drop. There are areas such as the North Sea, or the Sea of Japan are completely dried up, and are replaced by tundra land. That will be covered with ice. Yeah, and this was like basically the apocalypse because many mammals who couldn't adapt to extreme cold suddenly died out like the saber-toothed cats, like Smilodon, who that are more used to a more a temperate and maybe a tropical climate, but the extreme cold of the Ice Age have killed off most of his prey, so the Smilodon eventually died out from the cold as well. Yeah, but other animals such as the mammoths have learned to adapt it to that extreme climate. Uh, well, most people think of mammoths as this, believe it or not, it is the most well-known prehistoric animal in the fossil record. Paleontologists know more about mammoths than they do about the dinosaurs. Simply because they don't just find fossils of mammoths; they can also find actual bodies that they cut. They find under snow and ice of places like Alaska or Siberia or northern Canada. Perfect. Bodies are so perfectly preserved. 20,000 years in the ice, and you think the animal just died yesterday. Yeah, that's a. Yeah, and a lot of people think that think mammoths as the ancestors of elephants, which really they're not. They're actually elephants did not evolve from mammoths. Yeah, the mammoths are actually an extinct relative, of the modern African and Asian elephants. Yeah, these animals evolved from Africa that eventually crossed from Africa to the Middle East to onto Asia. Yeah, from there, from the Ice Age, the climate started getting colder. So so the mammoths have learned to evolve to cope with the climate. Yeah, like allowing their allowing their fur to grow to 4 feet, 4 inches thick, and shrink, and have their ears shrunk, to avoid heat loss. Yeah. Also, mammoths with a brown blackish color allows them to absorb the minimal heat of the sun as they get. Uh, yeah, and, the top, and inside is layers and layers of fur, about 3 or 4 layers of this. It is a large layer of fat uh, inside. Also mammoths have a large hump, where it's similar to a camel's hump. Stores excess fat in times of a time of foods that gets scarce. Also, mammoths also have a larger, wider trunk than elephants do. Yeah, this helps warm the air as they breathe it as an adaptation to a lot of animals who adapted to extreme cold environments, like the Arctic. Yeah, also it helps them survive is that their feet are much lighter than that of elephants. That helps them track on despite their huge weight. They can walk on snow without sinking. Although when they walk through thin ice, that's where their huge weight gets a problem, as they could easily fall right through. Which is reason why paleontologists found so many dead mammoth bodies, perfectly preserved, which is unfortunate. That's how tough. That's how this environment was. Yeah. And also these were also the most common, land mammals, most successful land mammals of the Ice Age, even more than the modern humans. Uh, about thousands or even millions of woolly mammoths has populated from different herds, living in places like found in Europe, Asia to North America. Some, and they of course live in large herds like modern elephants do. Females all live in large herds like modern African elephants do. With the bulls, the big males, living solitary lives. Only come out there to the breeding season. Yeah. And but anyways, that's enough. That's enough about the animal. Let's talk. Let's talk about the model itself. Really, the model I do like. Yeah, but could have been better. Yeah, the model is not nicely sculpted with the eyes. I just do not like the way it painted, and all the splotching brown doesn't really give real fur. Think they're trying. I think this is supposed to be a mammoth in its summer coat. Yeah, despite the popular belief, in the Ice Age, it's not always frozen. Yeah, it does get summers. That's like I see in a lot short summers, like I see, in the Arctic. But only but summers in the in the Ice Age could last only weeks or a full month. So they're very short. Yeah. But one thing I do like what they did, if you look inside, pay attention close to detail, you can see some splotches of white, supposed to mimic like snow falling on the body. Yeah, and they actually reflect to the light like actual snow would. Yeah, so a very I say closely detail, and that's and and I nicely really nicely sculpted around the fur, around the fur all over, and then also nicely also done so to mimic like the movement of this mammoth making a large trumpeting sound. There's the tusks are just pure white. I really which I really do think they should put more detail like Slack does in many of the dinosaur models. To have little cracks. And, yeah, anything are never worn out. The mammoths actually had the largest tusks of any land animal ever lived. Yeah, sometimes these tusks can grow up to 3 feet long, even bigger. Sometimes they grow tusks as big as a mammoth itself, and which is a wonder how they hold their heads. Yeah, if you look inside his mouth, not much detail. Of course, mammoth. Yeah, unlike modern elephants, who are both, you know, yeah, mammoths are strictly browsers. Yeah, eating all the grass and the flowers off the ground. Yeah, since eating pine needles. During the cold months is very distasteful. So like us eating a rotten apple. Yeah, so this is so mammoths will travel one. Well, sometimes we'll have to travel one continent to another, justifying areas in the ground where snow is not covering the grass, fresh vegetation, and probably have excellent memory of where that vegetation is, at what time of year, which many animals, such as us humans, rely on that. Having to follow them, so they know them. The mammoths could lead them to where they could get away from the freezing cold. Yeah, it's if I all that. But anyways, yeah, and in the detail, the trunk. I do like to see the kind of mullet, all the muscular detail of the trunk itself, all the way down to its little tip with all the nose. But my major complaint is that despite all this detail, it's not really finished in my opinion. Yeah, because if you look at the legs, yeah, you don't see any fur detail, and these legs were covered in fur. They just leave it all black paint, all that, and no fur detail. And you can see some in the body right here. It really bugs me. On the side. So, yeah, really did like really a half-assed job of putting detail on the figure, and just lay the rest of it, jet black. Which I don't like to go on. I just want a model that looks complete, of an actual looks finished. That's really the one downside. I wish there were more detail. Yeah, I don't know. Put some more fur on the legs. Yeah, get some detail on the tusks themselves. Yeah, and then some more detail like showing the teeth of the mammoths. But yeah, so this it's a nice small, very dramatic pose, but really a really disappointing effort on Safari Limited. Yeah, so Safari Limited they produce great models, but this one really I'm disappointed of. Yeah, so yeah, and that's pretty much it. If you want a real decent woolly mammoth model, yeah, I think this figure I say you pass because I know there are better looking mammoth balls than this. Yeah, and that is it for my video review for the woolly mammoth from Safari Limited. If you like this video, please show me a description and thank you for watching. Goodbye.